This is my traffic light room NEMA setup. I have my crappily built plywood cabinet. Up on the top shelf here we can see it features a NEMA controller. Obviously it's a Peak 3000. Started printed I believe in 1996. Just watch the display for a minute. It says EEPROM failure on the bottom. I'm not exactly sure why. It runs just fine, passes diagnostics. I'm only using the A and B harness. That's the extent of my setup. I have the C harness if I ever need it. Now on the next shelf we have a mixed match of load switches, some of which have a faulty output. So I've used those in places where they would still work. In the back we see the rat's nest caused by the harnesses and the wiring going to the load switches. Down here on the bottom we see the Romex factory that has exploded. Matt, that's my quote. This is just where all the harnesses come in from the signals and where the wiring comes in from my little test board up on the wall. Now those of you that remember this test board used to be on the side of the cabinet, but since I moved the cabinet and that would have me facing the wall, I've moved it up here to the wall. See right now it's dark, so I'm going to turn the signals on. Over here, hit this switch. Signals are now on. My NEMA, or my MUTCD violating flash and walk, and we can see the test board. Excuse the mess, it would take, I don't know, a tornado or a bulldozer or Charlie Sheen to clean this mess up. Now clicking you hear, as I hope you hear, are these three cube relays. These are controlled by the 120 off the load switches off of, I believe, phase 4. They run the signal in the hallway, my 8-inch safe tran. Pretty much I send 12 volts through these relays out to the hallway, and out in the hallway there's 12 volt coil relays which turn the 120 on and off. Little roundabout way setup. Just want to run the wiring out to the hallway. If you notice, this setup is missing a flasher pack. I've decided to use the test input A feature on this controller to use the flash. This relay in the back here. The last switch on the side of my cabinet turns that relay on. If you look at this now, we can see it says flash active, but it will not go into flash until after the phase 1 turn signal turns off. So, back away for a second. Look at this. That turns, it should go into flash. There we go. Flasher pack was removed from this control cabinet. It's being sent to Ohio this year to be sold. I'll turn the flash off. It's not going to turn off until the controller cycles through that left turn signal again. Watch the load switch. See the load switch is flashing. There we go. Okay guys, that's about it for this one. See most of you in Ohio.